Don't you be scared out with your head. Nothing can stop the that I feel when I'm with you. Forevermore, I'll never forget you. Baby, you give me my summer love. Wanna ride with you, wanna get high with you, get in the car and drive with you. Baby, you can be my summer love. Baby, can you be my summer love? From the world, I'm a walking direction. Spit without a thought, we do it reckless. The nigga call us texting. You said, baby, don't be mad, you know my birthday. Come up in your mouth, you speak good to me. I ain't been like it, fucking with you. Cause I fuck you, that don't mean I trust you, I don't. You got some high hopes, baby. I'm crazy, and I'll tell you about me. I was nothing at all. Took a trip to London just to hear how they talk. Back to 4 and 0. You should hear how they talk. He might be Mr. Track and field, but I done ran through them all. Yeah, that nigga played me one, but used to watch how we ball. I ain't never home for long. Pull up when I call. All the other niggas respect me. Strippers wanna sex me. But don't let know we mad because you had me. Fucked up, don't change it. I'll probably be dead if I was basic. She still give me head of my patience. I work when I want, I do what I want. She be what she want. I call her mom when she want. Wash it off when you top me off, you know I'm the Fuck the world, I'ma walk in direction. Spirit out the door, we do it reckless. The nigga call us texting. Baby, don't be mad, you know how pregnant it is. The nigga call us texting. Baby, don't be mad, you know how pregnant it is. Don't come around if you're close to me. I feel like them. You gotta work for me. Just cause I want you don't mean I want you. I don't. You got some high hopes, high hopes. Fuck the world, I'ma walk in direction. Spit it out the door, we do it reckless. The nigga call us texting. Baby, don't be mad, you know how pregnant it is. The nigga call us texting. Baby, don't be mad, you know how pregnant it is. You know, it's deeper than that. So it's certain way of looking at life. But I think that some of the qualities that make up people that make money and things like that.
Smoke is all in my lungs, but my judgment's not that clouded. Too high to get over on me. You lost your mind, think I found it. Goddamn it, I feel outstanding. Free falling, watch it, I stand it. You still taking up for an answer. I'd rather take my chances. So loop the instrumental, get some things up off my mental, pass the fire in the cipher on this smoking with my candy smoke. Whip paid off, but I push it like a rental. Baby bro, just say my line and ask me what it's in for. Let's put one in the air. Let's put one in the air. Let's put one in the air. Don't give a fuck, but I know I care. I think I caught a nosebleed from the elevation. I think I may be stuck up here, me and my expectations. I think I caught a nosebleed from the elevation. I think I may be stuck up here, me and my expectations.
Like sand, like a hot knife through butter brand and strikes. I burn rubber, my loud pipe sound like under that Chevrolet American muscle over with a bad bitch. I love you music like magic. Double my hustle records on spin freaks under the cover. Primal records, still static. Granted, you stay on the beat. Pulling money in the street for us to sleep. $100 joint drip. Licking them lavish asses all over this bitch. Purple rug, California drug. My car was a silver than green brick. My money got diamonds for each minute. They been watching my pennies like television.
Let's put one in the air. Let's put one in the air. Let's put one in the air. Don't give a fuck, but I know you care. I think I caught a nosebleed from the elevation. I think I may be stuck up here, me and my expectations. I think I caught a nosebleed from the elevation. I think I may be stuck up here, me and my expectations. Ride with me, get your vibe with me, then fly with me, get high with me, ride with me, get your vibe with me, then fly with me, get high with me, ride with me, get your vibe with me, get high with me, fly with me, ride with me, get high with me, get your vibe with me, fly with me, ride with me, oh you can ride with me, ride with me, but you can't ride for free, ride with me, ride with me, high with me, then get your vibe with me, ride with me, oh you can ride with me, ride with me, oh you can't ride for free, ride with me, ride with me, ride with me, but you can't ride for free. Respect. This goes out to the whole niggas, and you can't thank my line, cause you know I don't fuck with ya. Other hoes might be stuck with ya, but a bitch like me don't give a fuck, I cut you off.
Chanel on my face, gotta block your hate. Real low key, I be out the way. I'll take the Chardonnay with the coffee stack. Meet me round 7, baby, don't be late. Talking to my mom about real estate in ATL. Passive income when I'm sleeping, coming still. Took the bus down, rolling back, that's little nigga shit. I gotta make investments cause it can get ugly quick. Baby, we ain't on the same shit, I gotta cut you off. We cut from a different cloth, but you know it's all love, love. Listen, I know I fuck with nothing, but you know I feel like we got to hold each other back. You got made. You want some different shit, I want some different shit. But it's all love. That's always the way it is. Let me water my plant. Like this, shit. Let me water my plant. Damn, baby girl, why you looking so sad? It's sunny outside and you got a little ass. I seen you look twice when I passed, so I had to double back, had to grab the digits real fast. I ain't really into back and forth on the grass. I left a couple oranges in the heart, that was that. We can take a walk in the park, imagine that. You got a new apartment, we can go get you some flat. Yeah. Let me water your plant. Let me switch it up. Let me water your plant. None of that. All that negativity. Dumb shit. I'm trying to get some money, man. Yeah, I'm trying to have shit like that. Chanel on my face, got a block of hate. Real low key, I be out the way. I'll take the Chardonnay with the Kobe steak. Meet me round 7, baby, don't be late.
Hey. Suki. Hey. Hey. All right, let me get the camera. You there, Suki?
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right, let's make these cameras pop.
Oh.
Yo, it's so funny. For 1 second, it showed your bonnet picture. For a second, it showed you your bonnet.
I was definitely in bonnet earlier.
I was like, yo, Suki didn't get dressed.
No, I did. I got dressed.
What's good, man?
Nothing much. I didn't realize that the fucking music was still playing.
No,
But
you can play that a little bit. That was a vibe for a second until we get the show started. It was a vibe. See, we got some people loading in. What up? Mo Lifts, what up? You already know. You drinking tonight, or you not fucking with it tonight? I don't see what's in that. Like, I feel as though for the past 2 episodes, I've been acting like Jada, and you've been very calm ever since the first episode where you wowed out. So now I'm starting to feel like you didn't wild. You know what I mean? You was lit.
I was.
The IGTVs, we was like, those are not going on our episode. Those not going anywhere. I think you deleted them.
Fuck you.
All right, let me
Brian's birthday's coming up.
You still Leo season. It's Leo season, right, Brian?
Officially, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I've been acting like the way I'm acting.
Yeah.
Something's going on. Leo season.
Y'all about
Leo's
to be
in the fucking building.
Y'all about to
all
be
the Leos. Big, you say we about to be famous.
I said fake Erky.
Nah. We lit. Leos is lit. Anybody that fuck with the Leos, man, y'all know we lit. We lit. Let me you know how I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna try to go back and forth.
I kind of miss having braids because I don't have to deal with the humidity and shit. This is like I can't.
So you had the things before, like the.
Yeah, I just had twists. I twist it and go to bed. That's what I do. And they say in twist. Like if I go work out and shit, I don't take it. That's too much.
Right. How's going? You doing another 100 miles this month, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, look, that's good. I was talking to Ray. Shout out to Ray at Focus TV. I was talking to him earlier this week. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to like I saw you back in the gym. You ain't nervous? Like I'm nervous as fuck to go to it. Like I'm really scared to go back into the gym.
I'm scared to go.
Like I need to make something happen soon because they about to hit my account again. And like I'm just like, okay, either I'm gonna go or I'm not. And he was like, yo, I just been he said he bought like a Nike joint where you can like, before the gym, before like COVID and everything, you can go and get those like athletic face masks that help you breathe and all that. So he said he's been working out with that. But like I miss weights, man. I was the gym. I don't want to lift. That was cute, everybody, with the whole home workouts and the water jugs and the squats. No, I need old, rusty, dirty weights. Like that's how I work out. And so like now
you could go into my garage for that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So then I was thinking about doing CrossFit again, getting back into CrossFit because it won't be a lot of people in those gyms because that's just an acquired taste, So I don't know, but I think I might end up canceling my shit. I might end up doing that. I don't know. Anyway,
Cross, CrossFit, I almost like murdered myself.
CrossFit is amazing. It's the best thing ever. If you
It
want to, if you want a real workout, man, like I
running
don't like
is
that,
free.
that take you right. Running is free. Yeah, running is free. It is. It is free. That is totally true. However, you can only run for so long. You still gotta lift weights. I don't want to. I don't want a runner's body. I don't. I don't want a runner's body. That's not my thing. I want to. I like to work out. You know.
Shit.
Oh.
I want this BBL. So if any of y'all niggas is watching and you want to sponsor that ass, let me know.
What the fuck is? You said a what?
I want the BBL like stack.
What is
the
that?
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, okay.
The Brazilian butt lift.
It's too early.
I want that.
Too early for it, Suki. Just to let you know, everybody, one thing I want to tell y'all that we are on a 10-second delay. So if we are talking, Suki, you should know that too, because you may not know that. We're on a 10-second delay. So anything that we may say,
I didn't know that, but go ahead.
Yeah. So we're on a 10-second delay. So if anything that we say, people will be 10 seconds behind because that's just how it is. There's always delay in feeds and all that. Hey y'all, what up? What up? What up, everybody? Fans watching? Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, cousin.
All right.
My cousin.
Don't be scared to hit the gym late night. I do a lot of 24-hour gym. See, I understand that. It's just the fact: are they really keeping it clean? I'm not. I know I'm not going. I know they're doing social distancing, and I'm not going to be around a lot of people. But is it going to be clean? Like, and I don't like working out with gloves. I hate working out with gloves.
So I will tell you this. Prior to like COVID, like the gym was nasty. It was a nasty place.
Oh, absolutely. It was horrible.
Like, especially in the women's locker room. Yo, y'all nasty as shit. Okay?
Listen. Dang.
Your little tettas be smelling like.
It's too early. It's too early, Suki. All right, let's get into this thing, right? This show, man. Like you always do, Suki, you do your thing. No, so we gotta go in the intro. Let's do this. This is
Never Black Podcast for your black guys. Bomba class.
I am Dolo and
Suki.
And this is episode 53. Or
it
50, is 52. Yeah. If we count, it's 50. It's technically 52, 53. And also, before we get into housekeeping, what Suki will handle, all the episodes that you guys see here. If y'all don't want to watch this, y'all just want to hear us. I have to edit it down just a little bit to add like other things into it, like our intro music and the outro little thing here and there. So I will add that. It's just taking a little bit more time because the nigga getting a little busy. But all of our shows will be on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, all of our platforms to hear us this weekend, maybe Monday, Tuesday at the latest. Hey, because
Tuesday, because it's things going on.
I'm busy, man. I've just been doing so much. So let me do this. All right. So you know how we always start a show.
Ease up into them leggings, y'all.
So cheers.
It's the fupa for me.
I'm gonna tell you. So I promise you, I'm not gonna let. Somebody was like, when I sent out the text to everybody, like, yo, we gonna be on or whatever. This, that, and the third. It's like, oh, absolutely, I'm definitely gonna be there. It's fun to progressively watch you get drunk. So let me try not to be wild this time around. All right, I'm trying to fix this mirror.
Everybody hella body rolls.
All right, so let's do your thing, Suki. Do what you got to do. Come on.
All right. So for this housekeeping business, real quick, you guys already know how we feel. It is all Black Lives Matter all the time. This is a Black podcast, so we don't give a fuck about the rest of y'all. Like, we don't care because this is a place centered for us. Please make sure that you comment, on the side.
Allies are welcome, though. I'll say that.
Yeah,
we have a few that have been listening.
Yeah, we welcome everybody to listen, but I want people to really understand that this is a safe space.
Another Black.
So if you violate, you will no longer be welcome back. So we gotta block you. I'm big on that. My block list is crazy. So I don't, But anywho,
I've never blocked anyone. But go ahead.
Look, I was looking
Go
through the
ahead.
box the other day, like, oh, where this nigga at? Oh, like I got on.
Yo, I've
Right.
never. I don't think I've ever been blocked. I don't think. But if I have, I didn't know because that been you up too.
I
So
have been blocked.
is that? Oh, how did that make
Like,
you feel? You know, I'm
I'm,
fine. Let's before we get into go into the housekeeping. I'm sorry. Go into your housekeeping.
I'm
I'm sorry.
sorry.
We don't digress. My fault.
So, anywho, it's all Black Lives Matter. Shout out to everybody. It
Wow.
is officially Leo season, and because my wonderful co-host is a Leo, my best friend is a Leo, and I think there are some Leos here in the chat.
Hey,
So if you're
hey,
celebrating a birthday this weekend, happy birthday. If you're getting ready to celebrate your birthday, use protection, get tested,
hold on. Wait a
and
minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Time out. Why I gotta
no,
go straight there? What
hey,
happened? Why can't people can
hey,
have fun without having sex, Sugi?
can they? Because I don't
Come
know.
on.
We
Get out of
talked
there.
about
Come
that
on. Get
before
out of there.
and where that goes. So
Again, too
yeah,
early.
that's that. And then of course in our Black business spotlight today, hold on, let me pull it up. So we are centering Time and Bloom. So this is a business based out of Tampa, Florida. And this young lady by the name of Joy is a culinary doula.
Hey.
She plans on expanding her pregnancy and postpartum nutrition program to offer education and hands on work experience to low income expecting and new parents.
Mm.
Also, she has a fundraiser that's out right now on GoFundMe. And so don't worry, everything connected to Joy and to Time and Bloom, we will make sure that we post it tomorrow like we normally do, anybody that we highlighted for today. She has so far raised $7,600 out of her $10,000.
Here. Let's
Yes.
get it. Let me hold a dollar.
She is a Black entrepreneur. She is really
Mm-hmm.
dope. She's beautiful. And we don't fuck with Goya. So you can buy some of her seasonings, some of her sauces, and all of that good stuff. It is available to you. It's at affordable price points and they ship very quickly. So I've been told, and the shit is fucking amazing. So again, make sure that you are following Another Black podcast. So that way you can always be connected to all the Black businesses that we share. And then, if you follow our personal pages, we normally repost people as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
make
We
sure
definitely do.
I'll make sure that tomorrow that I post the link to her GoFundMe. Anything helps, $1, $2, whatever you can give is always helpful so that we
Shoot.
can help each other. So that's it for housekeeping.
I want to add a little something to that.
Okay.
Before we, I always like to say, we always do well promoting everybody else. I just want to promote ourselves real quick. Just want to say y'all can follow us. Clearly, y'all know where we are because y'all here, but I just have to say it for the listeners when it comes to this being audio. You can find everything that you need to find about us on SukiandDolo.com. Our Another Black podcast on IG. Our personal IGs are attached on there. I am at Sawyer Dolo, which you will see from time to time on the screen, which will be shown. As well, you can see Suki's Instagram handle as well. I also would like to thank everybody that's continuously purchasing merchandise. We are getting sales. Like, I appreciate y'all. We've had some sales this week, so shout out to y'all. In the midst of the COVID, y'all still supporting, so we really appreciate y'all. One of the reasons why Suki doesn't know this, but one of the reasons why we haven't been able to upload any more or new products is because of COVID, and they have stopped it. They have stopped doing a certain type of print and everything. But that is now, as of the update as of yesterday, they allowed us to update new apparel. So we will have new things. Hopefully, I'm gonna say next week. The next week sounds good. Next weekend, Friday, we're gonna have a new haul of shirts, some Stay Dope shirts. Suki, gonna have some things. We talked about that before COVID, so she got some ideas that she got us to out.
A picture of my afro on a shirt, and I thought that was kind of weird, but okay.
I could do that. I mean, we could do that. If somebody asked for that.
Yeah.
Was it a guy?
It was a guy and a girl actually asked for it.
That was a nice way of asking for your OnlyFans.
Okay, well, if you want to see me pour milk down my butt crack, the ad, it's like, no, I'm just playing.
But anyway, please be sure. Y'all see it right. Y'all see it right in the top right up there, SukiandDolo.com. That's where you can get everything y'all need to know about us, as we do update it from time to time and everything. So with that being said, we got the housekeeping out of the way. Suki, how was your week?
It was hot as fuck, y'all. Is
It's
anyone
been
else
disrespectful.
hot? Is anyone else hot?
It's been hot as shit. It's been real disrespectful.
Shout outs to T watching from the burner account. I know the feds are watching already, 100. So with that being said, with that being said, yeah, it's been hot as fuck. It's hard to work out in this heat. It's just, man, it's hot. And I know I'm not complaining. It's just hot. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. It is. It definitely is.
I'm
very hot. But you're still doing your workouts. I see you checking in with all your peoples. So that's good.
And I really like that everybody's kind of holding each other accountable. And, you know, it's really not about how much or how little you do. It's just that you get moving. Like, that's the biggest thing. So as long as you get moving, you Gucci. You good. So
straight like that. All right. Well, my week was, it was normal. Like, I can actually say that I ain't do much of nothing. My sister's birthday is coming up on the 29th, so she's having a little small check the temperature, wash your hands, calm area, little exclusive gathering this Saturday. So I'm excited about that. I'm a little nervous. I actually talked her into it, and then like the next day was like, maybe you shouldn't do that. I don't want to do that because I'm nervous. Like, I just, that shit ain't no joke.
Your sister's a doer. Like, I say your sister's a doer, so she's not going to talk about what she's going to do. She's going to do it. So yeah, that's that.
I just don't, But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I'm still on the hinge if I want to DJ or not, or just play some music. But I think I'm gonna bring my DJ equipment and just set up one speaker. Just and then if it and just from time to time DJ. But then put it on autopilot and do a couple. You just throw some things on. But I think I want to do that for. I'm still contemplating that. But yeah, there's that. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Aside from that, man, I ain't doing that. I'm just trying to stay on this episode and not get too lit. Okay, that's my one goal is to have a successful show and not show my ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting sick of waking up the next. Yo, I was so hungover after last week's episode. It was ridiculous. I was man down until 5 the next day. I don't get hungover. Like, I don't. That's not a thing I do. I don't.
Hangover is a thing, baby. After 30.
First of all, listen. I don't get hungover. So what happened was this. Remember, we didn't eat. I didn't eat. Remember, I hit you up. I was busy. So when I hit you up, I was like, we're gonna be running late or whatever. I was. Don't do that. Don't do that. And like, it wasn't the champagne because I only drank a bottle of champagne. Nigga, we cleared 2 bottles when we in person and doing a show. So that wasn't that. And I had a little bit of Gentleman's Jack. It was that I didn't eat and I was very dehydrated and I just had to get it together. But everything is fine. Everything is fine. You know what? I don't want to talk about it anymore. One thing before we go into our clip, I want to mention one thing. Shout out to @RayBone17 and Focus TV. As you guys know, I was on his show last week where this nigga was asking me some questions that I was like, I felt like I was on a stand, and it was like, so where were you? I was like, can I have some water? But thankfully, was real thought out questions and everything. One of the more serious questions that he asked me was, how would I handle if my child were to come to me and say if she were gay? And so I answered it the best way I could. I took a deep breath and answered it, and it was all honesty. Because of that, one of our listeners that actually watched that show, reached out to me and was like, I just want to thank you for that. Like, yo, it was because of it. Like, I watched that show, and then literally, now I'm not gonna give too much of the business, but pretty much, she said that her daughter came to her and said that she thinks she's bisexual.
No.
Like, and this was her daughter's 9. So this is literally this is the thing that we literally was just talking about. And so it was just like, and I was just appreciative of that. She was like, thank you. I really listened, and thank you for, I to the best of my ability, I was able to answer it, and it was a good conversation. I didn't meddle in it. I didn't do anything. I felt as though our parents would have, how some parents would have handled it, especially back in the day. So she thinks I'm not gonna put too much information out there, but she told me how it was had and everything, and I was like, I think you did a great job. And so shout out to Ray and giving me his platform to be able to speak on behalf of what I think and everything. So I think that was pretty dope. So I just wanted to mention that, for the clip.
Yeah.
And then shout out to him.
If Ray is watching, we have quite a few people that we need to get on as a guest.
Yeah.
So also real quick too, while we're plugging other shows, shout out to Darius with No Goofy Shit on Instagram Live. So he always shows us love, always supports. So make sure we, show love and send us some more love.
And also, what website?
Whose?
Brian's. Come on now.
Oh, BayomiScamble.com.
There you go. Come on now. All right. So you said what? All right. So let's get into the fun clip. All right. So as you know, we're trying to implement this whole clip thing. So you guys, I'm trying to learn how to do this shit at the same time and keep. Okay, there it is right there. You said what?
I'm gonna mute myself while it's
because you don't got your headphones. Oh, because your hair and all that. Cool. Yeah, all right, so I'm about to play the clip. I'm gonna set us up for that. Boom, and then let me go over to screen share. Screen share, and then it's not allowing. Oh, there we go. Chrome. There we go. Share audio. All right, so I'm gonna pull it up, and then we just gonna watch this, and then Suki, you probably need to listen to it. You're gonna have to listen to it though. I hope you remember what they said.
Y'all just won't hear me for a second.
Got you.
That's
okay.
All
right. Cool. So let me know if y'all can see this.
Y'all young men, y'all be screwing all these hoes out here. That's why y'all come up with arthritis and rheumatism. Your eyesight go bad. Your hair starts coming out. When you overfuck yourself, that'll kill you. When you have intercourse with your girlfriend, who always fall asleep first? The man.
Yeah,
and when you wake up, she done stole your wallet, stole your car keys. She gone about her business.
Yeah, I gotta get that shit back.
Well, you better kill her then.
I gotta kill her.
You better kill her then.
I gotta kill her.
Yeah. You have to eat right. Stay away from McDonald's and Burger King. Don't drink sodas.
No soda, no pussy, no McDonald's.
Yeah. The biggest, you can eat, but stay away from that pussy. If you ain't gonna marry that woman, don't stick your dick up in her. You don't know what disease she got. And now all the women got coronavirus.
Yeah. They got that corona.
Oh, hell yeah.
Corona.
Don't stick your little 2-inch dick in every asshole that's out here.
Don't do that.
Why do you think it's only 2 inches?
Shit, you ain't no black man. Some of the black men ain't got no big dicks.
He's right. He's right on it.
Shit, you can't eat no pussy when it's dried up. A pussy sandwich don't taste good with bread and mayonnaise.
So, it's so many things. A pussy sandwich does not taste good without mayonnaise. So there's that. I mean, there's that. I don't know if we should touch on his attire first. We should touch on. He was giving me different type of drip, right?
He was giving the type my office hours are 9 to 5.
But he had a pin clip that was holding his tie down. Shout out to Suki for choosing this clip for this week. I didn't know where to go with it. I was like, I don't know what to do with this, Suki. I don't know what to do with this clip. But I just thought it was funny. It's something light, before we get into some wild shit. So you got anything to talk about with this clip? This is all over the fucking place.
I got a couple things. So the first thing is, if you follow me on IG, which it looks like most of the people that's commenting right now, we all follow each other for the most part. I made a post about people saying that water is nasty and that they don't drink water. And I actually went out on a date with a guy who told me that water is nasty. And I was like, oh, wow. No. I said, do you mean tap water? I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're talking about tap because there are people who don't like tap water, right? So I'm just like, okay, maybe you mean tap water, right? It has to be tap water. He was like, no, I don't drink water.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Okay.
The only PSA that I have for that, and that's for ladies and the gentlemen, y'all have to drink water. You have to drink water You have to, you have to, you have to. Because
Better drink your
dog
goddamn
food
water.
be smelling like the bottom of your grandmother's purse with all that change and that candy down there. The little strawberry candies with the green, like, little top or whatever. It just be looking nasty. A bunch of loose change down there. So go ahead.
So hold on, you
Dirty
okay.
eyes.
Okay.
Dirty.
Well, um, that's nasty. You took me for a loop right there, Suki. I think I want to just clearly this guy has something going on against women. You know, he has somebody hurt him, and he never sat down on a couch about that. And you know, that's it. I don't have anything. Like I'm trying to find something to say about this, but I have none. I told you before when we went over this clip.
Say that too much sex is not healthy. So
do you think that's true?
Yes.
Or do you think too much sex with multiple people is unhealthy?
Both.
Okay, so you're telling me if you're in a committed relationship, too much sex with your lover, your whomever is.
I wouldn't say committed relationship because a lot of people are in situations. They're not in a relationship. So I'm gonna say your casual and an influx of too many casual encounters with not good. No.
Okay. Well, stay out of the comments, Suki. Stay here. Stay here. I see you going. Oh my gosh. All right. So look, speaking of well, clearly women ain't shit. Guys, the reason why I say that, well, no. I'm trying to read some. So pretty much a beautiful black queen was caught out there online. Her name is Kelly S. Hayes, a 34-year-old woman from Madison, was accused of smashing out the windows of her ex-boyfriend's car and pouring accelerant into the car. And I guess she either was really mad and she saw that movie Waiting to Exhale way too many times and thought it was like gonna be like the movies. Reality is totally different than the movies. She put the gasoline. You know what? I'm gonna just show y'all. I think y'all should just see this and share this with me. So let me just do this. I'm gonna just set this up for y'all because if y'all haven't seen this, y'all should. So let me just hold on. Let me see. There it is. Boom. All right, let's get to it right here. So you see her mad. She's upset. She mad. I'm gonna pour all this in here. I'm gonna show this motherfucker. She got her mad, so she's being safe. You know. Oh shit! That blew that motherfucker back to Christmas. So clearly she didn't. So you see what happens when. Okay. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Okay.
What the fuck are y'all doing? What the fuck are y'all doing? Like, no. Like, I'm gonna ask it. No. Hold on. I'm gonna say again, what the entire fuck are y'all doing? Number one, let me just say this. After being in a relationship with somebody who had a thing for destroying personal property, that is really a pet peeve of mine. I do not respect people, women or men, that destroy people's fucking personal property. Do not touch my shit. You will go fuck to jail. Period. I don't give a. I don't care about no street shit. Don't talk to me about no snitching. No none of that. You're going the fuck to jail.
Well,
that's it.
The thing is with this beautiful queen is that she decided to do this in the daytime. Although she did have her mask on, like, so commend her for wearing her mask and protecting everybody else from the coronavirus, but she didn't protect herself from fire, and she almost died because of it. I bet you she don't have any fucking eyebrows or eyelashes, or she don't have a face probably after that.
You seen her mugshot?
Oh yeah,
her mugshot came out.
Let's see
see if you can share.
Oh, I can share real quick. Let's. You stupid, Suki. You stupid for this one. All right, hold on. So look, I'm gonna just I could just do this right there. Boom. So that's her. That's her awesome face. You know, that was who had the mask on. Well, she probably never had eyebrows, but the thing is,
I thought maybe she made her eyebrows Korean barbecue. Sorry.
Like, just I understand, ladies. Like, yo, and D-Ray, listen. I was about to say, D-Ray Davis said it best, man, in one of his stand-ups. He was like, I can't be gay because I don't have nothing wrong with it. But he was like, I know what D-Ray Dick could do to a chick. So why the fuck would I? He was like, the fact that this woman did all that in the daytime, you that mad, whenever happened, you that mad to go in the day and age that we're living in with computers and phones, and somebody can clearly see you in the daytime, you decided to do that. Now that went viral because you look stupid. It didn't go viral because you put that on fire. It went viral because your ass decided to, she went crazy. So shout out to her. I hope it was worth it, you know. I really do. That's a wild situation, man.
A man can always get another car. Like, that's just like way too much. Like, I'm glad that whatever type of penis that is being distributed in the world, that I've never witnessed it with my own eyes to make me break somebody's shit. I personally, I've said it before on, you know, our show time and time again. My pride is too crazy. Look, I'm bowing out gracefully all 2020. Fuck out of here.
All right. Well, one other thing. Speaking of, let's go to the next thing. I'm trying to make sure I got all my lists together.
Okay.
Do I have it?
In the meantime, I'll pull down the comments while you looking up stuff.
You love looking at these comments, damn it.
Oh no, I just want to make sure anybody who's here, hey Ma, hey Melissa, my baby mother in here. All right. My mother said blew that ass.
Blew that. That's the epitome of blowing that ass back, huh?
Blow that ass back.
So let's go to the next thing. Something that's been really popping right now, and I don't say popping in a good way, but just a trending topic. And it's somebody that needs to get the fuck out. Kanye. I called it Kanye Free the Slaves with a question mark, because at this point we could say he's just saying anything, and so I can say the fucking thing. He might as well. He's so narcissistic. If you don't know, Kanye West, even though he literally, I think the time to actually submit to be an independent, unless he's been doing this on the low, the time we've already voted who we wanted to be, who we wanted to run independent. I don't even think on the day of, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Suki, but on the day of, like, you can't go and write a person's name in on a ballot on the primary election day. So I don't know, but he actually went to Charleston, South Carolina, or North Charleston, South Carolina, where he decided to have a rally. And he went in front of a whole bunch of people and he says a few things. So instead of me going in and saying everything, I'm going to play a small little clip because, you know, I'm liking this clip. I'm getting used to this clip shit. I'm going to try to pull that up as quick as possible.
Y'all remember when we first started, y'all, he wasn't fucking with it. He wasn't fucking with the clips.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what we're doing right now. Don't do that. So look, I'm gonna play it.
No, I'm saying see?
All right, you ready?
I'm not trying to quiet your voices, actually. So I don't want to say that in an improper way. I just haven't had the time to word it in the most elegant way possible. So that's a Stephen move. When Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
She said she was pregnant, and for 1 month, and 2 months, and 3 months.
So I want y'all to see this part, and we'll give context to this.
Her not having this child. She had the pills in her hand. Do people know these pills where you take the pills, and if you take it, it's a wrap. The baby's gone. So I was sitting up in Paris, and I had my.
Okay, so he went into a thing. It was a very crazy rant. He didn't have wherever he went, he didn't want to have audio. He just wanted to talk to this group of people. I don't know how many people were in the room. I don't know what the idea behind this, what method, where was this? I don't understand this. I don't know, but he decided to go into the room and start his campaign. and he was all over the place. One of the characters on the reality show Married to Medicine, I can't remember her name because I forgot to pull her up, so that's me. Don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my brain. But she had pretty much broke it down, and she's a psychiatrist, a licensed psychiatrist, and she pretty much said this is manic. It's total obvious traits of bipolar disorder and all these things. If I would have played more of the video, you would have saw him crying. Like before he got to that point of he said that his father did not want him. He said his father didn't want him. His mother saved his life. Then he said his father doesn't want him, and then started to cry. Ugly face, and had to like stop himself. And it was like, it's okay. It's like in church, it's okay. And then he went to this whole other rant talking about that little portion that you heard about the pills. He was talking about, I think he was trying to relate that portion into his daughter North. That's the first one, right? Northwest. The first daughter, about how Kim was thinking about aborting it, but then he mentioned God, and God said, I'm gonna fuck up your life if you. He said all these things. It was all over the place. Here's the thing, and I don't want to talk too much about it, and Suki, please chime in anytime. I think that clearly this man hasn't been the same since he lost his mother. And whoever's on, and I think he's closed himself out from whomever was his team at that time. He used to have a team with him back during like good music time. He used to have a team with him, and his team would keep him on like, yo, this is what you need, blah, blah, blah. And then I haven't even mentioned the freed slaves, like the fact that what he said about Harriet Tubman, like it's so much that, you know, and I'm not a therapist. I wish we had like a licensed therapist in the room, but clearly I know the nigga, something ain't right with him, you know. Suki, go ahead. You know, I'll talk too much. Go ahead.
Oh, no, it's okay. As a couple of things. The first thing is being.
Thank you, Dr. Armani. Dr. Armani. Sorry, that's.
Yeah, don't look at the comments. No, I'm just playing. Hey. But no. Being an avid fan of Kanye West, this is breaking my heart. Like I can't hold you. Like we have basically just watched this man deteriorate like crazy right before us. He's just unraveling, and it's like, I know there are memes and there are jokes and all of that, but it's just like this shit is getting real problematic, you know. And then also with people having a manic phase, right? I do believe that sometimes some of the stuff that they say is true, that it is accurate. His tweets the other day were kind of suggestive a little bit, you know what I mean? Like where he was like, you know, they tried to come with all these doctors to lock him up, that Get Out was about him. I mean,
still narcissistic through this.
Yeah.
Through all this. It's wild, man.
I will tell you this. What I'm learning is, yes, mental health is serious. I agree. And he has to take some responsibility to get some help, because he is just spewing out a lot of things. Another thing that I have an issue with is that I feel like every time he's about to drop something, whether it's clothing or if it's an album, we start to see him a lot. And then it's like, drop the album, then he disappears. Then we don't see him no more. So when I saw this whole presidency thing, I was like, oh, there must be like an album coming out or something. Like, or maybe it's like some features coming out. It has to be something. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think he's been saying this Kanye 2020 for a very long time. So I think he's like, well, shit, you know what? I ain't doing nothing else. I got all this money. I'm gonna do this. It's about me anyway. He clearly does have issues.
That whole rally looked like one of those like IG bitches that have like those brunches and shit where they just get the fuck up and just start talking this bullshit. Like, we gotta listen to this bullshit. Like, I'm self-made, bitch. This is what I do. I don't, you know. And whole time, you know, the Wolf Law song started by a drug dealer.
So what you're saying? So what you're saying is like the people that go and get the BLM and then become fitness experts. Those people. All right, I feel you. Okay. I feel you. Like, well, hopefully.
no. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was about to just say, like, hopefully Kanye can whatever's going on with him, hopefully, you know, his team or whomever is around. Like, it's like he's closing himself out, and that's a scary sign right there. When you start to see that he's closing himself around the people that is considered his loved ones. He's now like pushing Kim away. He's mentioned he wants to divorce her. He want to divorce her. He's mentioned he's mentioned a lot of.
I think that Kanye. I don't think that Kanye has ever been happy with that. I really don't think so. I don't think that. And this is the thing. Like, again, we've talked time and time again. Like, when you don't take care of yourself, the kids, the wife, the big house, the nice shit doesn't really matter if you're not good. You know what I'm saying? And he's not good. And I don't think that he's ever been good. You know, when your parent transitions on, like it really is a thing to wrap your head around, like, and make sense of it all, especially like your mom. Like, our mother is like, and I'm sure you can agree, like with your mom, like our mom is like, man, like that's like what? Like that's my heart, that's my everything. So, you know, God forbid that something happens, shit, I might be out here too, like Nicolas Cage. The declaration. I don't know. I might be out here wilding. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to put that out there. Like, my mother is like that's my heart. So, like, if something was to happen to her, yes. Now, what I don't like, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all what I don't like, and there may be people that disagree with me. Y'all really be capping for the fucking Kardashians something terrible. Like, black people really be trying, like, oh, he's a grown man, it's his responsibility, all of this. Bro, you make, shout out to Keon, her and I worked out today, your mother. We worked out this morning together, and when we did our cool down, we was chopping it up about a couple different things. And so one of the things that we talked about was that, you know, how we looked at husbands is like, that's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not marrying somebody unless I feel like that's my best friend. And when I take a vow before God, before my family, and in front of each other, I'm committed to you. And I feel like because that family lives off of exploitation to a certain degree, I don't think that with his mental health and the exploiting and shit like that, that cannot be handled. It's not a healthy situation. Their whole platform is built off of selling themselves. You know what I'm saying? And no shade. Like, the reason why I don't like them is because if that was a group of black girls, that wouldn't work. Like, it wouldn't work at all. There would be a lot of backlash, a lot of bullshit, a lot of drama, a lot of any of that. So it's like, it's interesting to me that we really be capping for these bitches. Like, and I'm not calling them queens because, you know, normally I correct myself.
I thought we were about to say queen.
Nah, no, I don't. You are not a queen, ma'am. Like, but I'm just at a space where, like, I'm tired of seeing black folks arguing in the fucking comments on these little blog sites, like really going to bat for Kim Kardashian, talking about she's a civil rights activist. She frees people out of prison. And let me just clear that up for you dingy-headed motherfuckers, okay? She's not the only person behind that. There's a team of black women lawyers. Go do your research. That's why I be telling y'all my IG stories. Fucking read. Okay? Read.
All right, come
back.
Because
it helps.
Come back.
Right? So, and you will discover that, there's a whole team behind that. It's not Kim Kardashian walking to the jail like, let him out. Let him out. That's not how that works. So I just kind of want to tile that in, you know, because it's getting crazy on the internet with the comments and about, you know, him taking care of himself and that they feel like the Kardashians are not held responsible for this. There are a lot of people that are like, it's not them, it's him. I think it's a combination of both. That's all I'm saying.
I totally agree with you with that one. So yeah, let's hope Kanye get his thing popping or whatever. Let's go over something more lighter before we get to the real shit. One last thing. Where were y'all yesterday? I'm gonna tell you where I was. I fell asleep and woke up to the last part of it. That's where I was. I fell asleep.
Right.
And before it came on, and then I woke up like, oh shit, let me find that motherfucker. by far, the versus DMX versus Uncle Snoop was probably it's the top 5. Now, there's been a lot of them. First of all, I love Snoop and I love DMX. I know a lot of DMX, like heavy. Shout out to DMX looking like the old school OG nigga from New York. When you like go into the corner store and you ain't seen him in a minute, he out there with the field boots. It's 80 degrees outside. He got field boots with velour bottoms on and a long t-shirt talking about some goddamn knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like you just got back home, OG. Like, yeah, you know, man, you know, Neff, I'm just out here, you know. Like, yo, he
was like
it just
shout out to all my baby mamas. So I said, that's your life. Like,
yo, he's like, yo, the whole, like, from what I've seen, like I watched a lot last night because I fell asleep on my old man. Then I woke up today, and while I was getting ready for the show, I watched about 30 minutes of the beginning. And I didn't get to see though my joint. I didn't get to see everybody know if anybody's ever came to any of my parties or heard me DJ. I love what these bitches want from a nigga. I mean, what these queens want from a nigga. And you said what?
Ant is in the
shout out to Ant. Yeah. Oh, he in the comments. Oh,
next fan.
Yeah, what up, homie? Yo, seriously, like the like everybody know when Ant's been a few parties, like we go back and forth and be rapping the shit, the rapping the song. Like literally, it turns into karaoke for that little time. So I missed that, but like it was just so many songs. You said what?
I said at every party we've ever had.
Every party, yeah. I do that. But listen. But listen, I want to let y'all know I don't do that if I'm getting paid. Like if it's a paid joint, like don't think I'm gonna be at your party. Like if I'm I have to. It's not to you, Suki. I'm talking. Huh? What'd you say?
No, I'm saying it's our parties. I'm not saying your professional.
Yeah. Like don't think like I'm gonna just be like on the mic rapping and shit. Like don't do that shit. Like who the fuck hired this nigga, yo? Nah, not like that. But it was Snoop was killing it. You said what?
You could be at the bar mitzvah and talk about what these bitches want from a nigga.
Yo, when Snoop at the end, when Snoop started to walk, man, I was like, I was chilling. I was like, God, go, yo. I had it on my laptop, so I was just watching the whole thing. I'm like, yo, that shit was so lit. It was so nostalgic. I texted my sister like, yo, I'm DJing your party. Like, she's like, yeah, nigga, we can do it. I'm like, nigga, what do you mean we white man? You know, I'm gonna be the one that's DJing. But she want me to DJ. You know, I've been going back and forth with it. But like that shit was so nostalgic. I thought I was gonna get that feeling off of, and don't judge me, y'all. I thought I was gonna get that feeling off of Teddy Riley. I thought I was gonna get that definitely off of Ludacris and Nelly because I love Ludacris. Like Ludacris, ever since his first verse in '98, Fat Rabbit off of Timberland's shit. Like that's been one of my favorite artists when I was a kid. So I'm like kind of now he's just an actor. But like yo, I've been looking for that. Obviously the Beanie Man joint was fire. Huh?
Yeah, Nelly got too lit too. Like he went too far, and I feel like
that nigga was trying to connect. Yo, honestly, he was acting clip. I think we see who's good with technology and who isn't at this point. But shout out to Apple Music. Because Apple Music, I think this was the first one that they actually set up the whole thing where you can go on Apple, if you have an Apple TV, or you can like literally just go on apple.com/versus and see it. So everything was just like better. And like, and I commend, it was because of Beanie Man. And who did Beanie Man go up against again? It don't matter.
My dumb ass was about to Sean Paul, but
you know, man, go ahead and go against Sean Paul. But Beanie Man, it was them like doing it live because before niggas was be like, oh, I got some heat for you, nigga. I got some heat. Press play. Listen to that, yeah. Like now niggas are like and like really being performers, and the verses was dope. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it again. I think like that shit was just dope. And the shit was fire. So yeah, big up to them. Go ahead, Suki. I know I didn't talk my ass off.
I was in my living room, crip walking. I'm sure that my neighbors was like, "Yeah, please." No, it was a lituation in this motherfucking house last night. Yes, it It was Bounty. Yeah, you're right, and it was. But
Bounty Killer. It was Bounty Killer.
I think it was. So yeah, like I really loved it, and I don't really look at these as like who, like what score. I know people keep
yeah.
Now, what I didn't like in the verses is that you have these young motherfuckers in the comments like, I don't know this song. Well, get the fuck out, leave. Like it's always like a group of people that are in there, and I always see it where they're like, what song is this? Like, get out. Like just
I turn my comment. I turn that off because I watch it on my laptop, so I turn all that shit off. I just want to see them. I don't care what nobody's saying. I forget to even comment or say something. Huh?
Well, the comments are funny. I like the comments.
I don't even watch them. Any of the ones like I watched the Kirk Franklin one, and Fred Hammond. I watched that, and that was a good one. I watched the John P. Keat one. And I grew up in the church, so when that John P. Keat, he was saying some. Oh my God, that was a good one too. But like, it was just so dope, so nostalgic. Like it was, my gosh, like DMX. Like growing up on the East Coast, I'll say the East Coast, not like just the East Coast, like North Carolina. I can't speak for like the South, but like Buffalo, New York, and New York City, like I can say that for a fact. The way DMX like. That he was just so fucking fire. And I had a conversation with my homeboy I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday because it just happened. And he was talking about the Jay-Z thing and like because 50 wanted to go against Snoop, which I think is the dumbest thing ever. Like, nah, nigga, you can't go against Snoop. You think you got there, but his catalog is including mixtapes, which is a no-no. Like, nah, let's talk about the other catalog. And the thing is,
I'm a person. I'm with the. I like the. Now I don't think that 50 and Snoop should have went against each other. I wasn't with that. But I do think that like the mixtape shit. I feel like the verses is really for the real fans because there was shit that Snoop had in the tuck that I hadn't heard since like middle school, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that. And then there were people in the comments. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Y'all been talking. Go ahead.
They were like, oh, I don't know what this is. Like, get out. Like, leave.
Yeah, because like, you too young. Go ahead. Go in the back room. This ain't for you. Go in the back room and go to bed.
Right. Stay out of grown folks' business because you're killing me right now. Like, go get out. Like,
they were using, so the tracks that they were using were tracks that are, first of all, I think they were in Snoop Dogg's studio, right? So Snoop Dogg's, if you listen to his tracks weren't just a normal track. They were tracks that were mixed down for like live shows. So they were just the ad-libs and his voice a little bit dropped a little bit so he can back himself up. But it was like mixed, like they did like a mix of old school with his songs. Like it was so fire. And it was just dope. This shit was just fire, man. Like shit was dope. It was fucking dope. So shout out to that. I think that.
Yeah, I enjoyed seeing DMX. I'm glad that I enjoyed seeing DMX. I'm glad that people was like he was heavier, but he is in recovery. Just to be clear, because Swiss did put that in the comments. That's why I like the comments being on. But he did say, that he's in recovery. He's sober, so he's doing well, which is a beautiful thing because, of course, we want all our people to win. And I'm just glad. Like that was a beautiful thing yesterday. I liked it.
Hence the fucking the now latest. Like if you don't know, when if you've never like even just like being around people or just hearing it or whatever, but like if you're in recovery, sometimes they like, sweet shit. Like or it's a fixation. They need something. They replace it. Like that's anything with any addiction. So if you notice, he kept saying, people was like, why you want an outlet going ham? I did notice that, but that's what the now later thing was about. I think he needed his Kool-Aid. He mentioned Kool-Aid, but I don't know if it was really Kool-Aid in that cup. I don't know if it was really Kool-Aid in that cup. Could have been, whatever.
I mean, I don't know. Each their own. Either way, it was a beautiful situation.
It was dope as fuck.
yeah, it's nice to see the music that we grew up with. Like, you know, you get to relive those moments, and you know, music is so dope that like, you know, you remember where you were when you heard it. You know, what school dance when it popped off. You know, when you first got
Yeah.
your car, and you know, when you got your car. So it's all of those dope things, and I don't really think that there was a winner. I think they both killed it. I was I was blown away. Like
Yeah.
I thought that shit was dope as fuck. I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Fire.
I liked it. And it was the love between the men. That's what I'm saying. Like that the versus thing wasn't like a competitive thing. It was like it was love. Like I love you. You inspired me. Like you know, I picked this song because you would be surprised that I fucked with you at this. You know, it was beautiful. I liked it.
And just to let you guys know, we're gonna go into the comments so y'all can start thinking about another like 5 to 8 to 10 minutes. We're gonna go into like comments and stuff, so we can get into that soon. But we have like 2 more topics to touch on. I did want to say though, I think the next part, I really do want to see 50 Cent and T.I., but 50 Cent, like I love 50, like I do. And I don't like how he handled this shit. Like he's a big fucking troll, and I didn't like how T.I. was just being T.I. T.I. was like, yo, what I want to do, know what I'm talking about? I want to do what I want. I want 50 Cent. I think this, that, and the third, da-da-da-da-da. Whoop-de-whoop, right? This nigga 50 Cent, like, nigga, you a snitch. What? What? That, like, literally, and now T.I. mad, like, this was like, we should talk about like a show or 2 ago, but that happened. And like, cause T.I. called him out, but it was like fun stuff, like fun, like, yo, I want to go at, you know what I'm saying? And it just went way left. But I don't know who 50 Cent.
Up against 50 in any way, shape, or form. That's why I was afraid for Roland Ray a little bit when he like went in on 50. And y'all know I'm a Roland Ray fan. I love him. I don't care. But I will say this: 50 was the original troll before there was social media. So right now, I think like when people are irritated by him, or they're like, you know, it's annoying the shit that he does, it's because like he's only doing what he was doing on records, and like, you know, moving throughout the industry. You can you can see it now in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I think it's, you know, that's how he made his mark. Like that's how he became famous. He was a troll before trolling was a thing.
What you're saying, this is how we staying relevant right now.
I love 50. I know that he's not into
50. 50 is the shit.
I'm not exotic, but
all right.
know.
Okay. All right. Let's get to the next thing. Let's get to the next thing. So, on a more serious note, North Brunswick, New Jersey. I wanted to touch on this just real quick, y'all. North Brunswick, New Jersey. I'm sure y'all may have heard about it. About 3 or 4 days ago, a New Jersey judge, a federal judge by the name of Esther Salas, her son was shot and killed as he opened the door, and was shot by a FedEx driver. But it was a man dressed as a FedEx driver, right? So that was crazy. Like when I heard, like, yo, why would somebody just do that? Immediately I thought somebody trying to kill the judge, like whoever this judge is, blah blah blah. So the judge was shot, and then the husband is in intensive care right now as he was shot as well. Now the person that shot this 20-year-old male and killed the son of this attorney, and who shot the husband, who is a criminal defense attorney, is a criminal defense attorney. He fled. Now this person is it was found dead. The suspect was believed to be Roy Den Hollander, a lawyer and man's rights activist, who was found dead of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound in Liberty, New York. On a website on his own website, this guy Den Hollander refers to himself as attempting to battle the infringement of men's rights by the feminists and their fellow sisters, the PCers. Now, Dan Hollander had previously unsuccessfully sued a Manhattan nightclub for gender discrimination when it required him to pay $350 for a bottle of vodka to get in. Sir. Anyway, so he's dead. He's gone. So that's that thing. This is what I want to say. as I jumped into this rabbit hole, because I get tired of like all this like normal like shade room shit. So I was like, yo, let me just look more into this. This is kind of fishy. So I can't confirm it, but it's sources out there saying that the woman the judge Esther Salas or Salas, so I'm saying it wrong. She recently got she's a federal judge, and she was recently given the case for Jeffrey Epstein. As you guys know, Jeffrey Epstein was the found guilty billionaire or whatever he was, just a socialite, a guy that made his money doing a lot of things, that was a pedophile. They called he owned an island. They called Pedophile Island. I'm sure you guys seen it on you've seen the Netflix. If you haven't, please see it. The Jeffrey Epstein Netflix. I can't think of the name of it, but literally you can Google Jeffrey Epstein Netflix and it'll come up.
They're also coming out with a surviving, like how they did a surviving R. Kelly. They're coming out with a surviving Jeffrey Epstein. Like that's about to drop. So well, I'm like, okay, this is like, here we go.
Here we go again. Well, Jeffrey Epstein was about to a lot of millionaires or a lot of rich elitist folk, black and white, and other were really close to him, as he was known as this person that was really close to a lot of young women, and he definitely sexually harassed and raped and did all these wild things to young women of underage women. When he got caught, he is tied to President 45. He's tied to a lot of names that we know here in the movies, and every name that Bill Clinton, a lot of people. He was pled guilty, and he was going to sing. Before he even can get to that point, he was found dead by suicide. Now his wife or his girlfriend is now. I just want to say this last part, and then we can jump out of it because we can go to something else. Now his wife, who is now, or I'm sorry, his girlfriend, who was the person, like pretty much his bottom bitch that was helping getting all these girls, who has just been arrested. She's in a certain special unit right now, waiting. The judge just announced that the files that she has can be open, unsealed files. So that's why, to bring it back all around, it's just really weird to see all these people that are attached to him are coming up missing, are dying, getting hurt, getting killed, and it's just really weird. So I want to say,
well, it's not weird. It's weird. It's not weird because, watching the documentary, and I don't want to give away anything, because if you haven't seen it, I want you to be able to watch it for yourself. And again, I also encourage you guys to read, outside of what you see on the documentary. So, yes, I was just actually about to say that. So yes, it is confirmed. And she was one of the judges that inherited that case. She was assigned the judge on the case. So look, this is the thing. There's so many people involved with this Jeffrey Epstein shit. Like, after I watched the documentary, I was blown the fuck away, because I was like, this is the epitome of white privilege, that you are able to move this way for so long and not get caught, because there's too many hands in the pot. And I think that's really, I personally don't think that he committed suicide. I think that he was murdered. Like, I do believe, because he was going to tell. Like, he was going to tell to get himself up out of that. And even the girlfriend has said that they're going to come and kill me. Like, she said that. They're going to come and kill me. She said it several times. She fears for her safety. And I think because there are so many people that will be exposed with this, and if you have been following a lot of the celebrities that have the little black ankle band on, Ellen, Oprah, Obama, it's a couple of people that have these little house arrest anklets on. They're also supposed to be connected to this pedophilia thing, and they have to testify and all of this stuff like that, so they can't go nowhere, like, right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't hear about that shit.
And so I just want to let you know, if something happens to me, because I just said this was not suicide. Get out of there. Okay.
Let's get out of there. Just saying. Let's get out of there.
But
hey, look.
Do your own research. Do your own research. Read, because you will be blown the fuck away. Like,
So
mark my
So Suki, before we get into scenarios, we talked earlier. I said I think you should touch on this one. This episode, this topic is very important. You hit me up earlier, I think this week or maybe even yesterday or whatever, to talk about this. So could you touch on it, please?
Yes. So before I get into the story, I just want to say this. When any type of violence is inflicted on Black women at any cost, any shape or form, I feel like it kind of goes under the radar a lot.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
I don't know what we need or what else more we need to be able to understand that this is real shit and that, we are all in danger as far as like our safety is concerned and things like that. This particular case with this young lady, her name is Gloria Bombo, and she's a resident of McKinney, Texas. She was found hung inside of her garage. So she resided with her roommate, who was a white male, who found her in the garage on Sunday, July 12th, 2020. Gloria went missing Thursday and supposedly died in the garage the same day, July 9th. Her body was in that garage for 3 days where people resided, repairs were made. No one heard anything about this at all. So this is kind of similar to that case, and forgive me because I forget the young lady's name, but who went to the sleepover with the other football moms or the other team moms or something like that, and she mysteriously ended up dead, and allegedly nobody knows what happened. Yeah, I these type of stories creep me out. That if there were repairs made in the home, that other people live in the home, how come nobody recognized that there was a hanging body in the fucking garage? Like
Her name
nobody
was.
knew.
It was Tamla Horsford.
Yes, that's the woman that died at the sleepover.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I had to get something to drink. I was like, ooh. So this kind of like. It breaks my heart because I feel like, these women like Breonna Taylor, rest in peace, and all of the other women that we have lost, will end up on someone's t-shirt. Somebody's going to make all this money selling this paraphernalia, and then it's like we forget about it. You know what I mean? This is really disturbing shit that like you could legit as a Black woman, like for me, that something could happen to me and there's going to be all these speculations about what's what, but never anybody actually taking some action to find out what happened. And this could be at the hands of your own partner, of a friend, a roommate, whatever. Our lives are really, in danger. Like you really have to be careful. You live with people and you think that you know them and you don't.
Yeah.
I follow a young lady on Instagram right now, and I'm not gonna, put her name out there, but she has talked about how her white roommates are basically antagonizing her. It's been on a daily basis.
Really?
With the text that they send to her. It's insane. Like I've been following the story for about a month. I also back in April donated like $25 to her to help with her rent because she had got cut off when COVID happened. So I just, I hope that we really like start to take violence against Black women seriously. Please protect your loved ones. And if you love your sisters, you need to love women that are not your sisters, your cousins, your daughters. The first time that you decide to love a Black woman shouldn't be your daughter. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Like,
that's right.
We need to take care of each other.
I wanted to mention, and I can't pull it up right now. I should have brought it up tonight. But there is a woman. I don't have all the information. A Black woman. She is, and this is what I like. This made me happy. So this Black woman, 39-year-old woman. I can't remember the state. So if anybody in the comments hear this, please throw their name out and we can pull the information up. But she has moved into her house with her single Black woman, moved into her home. It was supposed to be great times. Now, I believe she's a registered nurse. Since she has moved in there, she has been antagonized. She's been threatened by her white neighbors.
I saw that on a regular basis.
Yeah, on a regular basis. She put video cameras outside of her house, and it was and like showing them like, you know, she throw dead squirrels, like feces, like bothering her, and it's like they don't even care. And when she called the cops was like, well, if you can't do anything to prove it, then it's not, and or you if they're not coming in the house and blah blah blah. They do all this wild stuff. Hey, what up? If they doing all this wild stuff, if it's not anything that they can do about it, it is what it is. But there has been a plethora of that. She posted this on social media, and all these black men now have started pulling up. It was first by this one man. What he did was he stood in front of her house and waited. He left started on his lunch break. It was in New York. Thank you. He left and went to his lunch on his lunch break. He left and went and like was like, you know, on his lunch break, spent the whole hour and be there. After he went back to just stand outside her house to protect her as much as he could. Then he left, came back. He was like, he didn't feel right just leaving, and stayed until 6 a.m. the next day. This picked up traction, and other black men now have started to come and like take shifts to protect her, you know? So I think it's just so, I think there's just the whole vibe is just like so dope. I think we should do more of that, you know? And that right there is like really like there's the epitome right now is like we're trying, not all of us is out here bugging, like protect our, you know, our black women, and you know, and I think it's so fucking dope, you know, like, yo, we got you, sis. And now it's picking up traction. Niggas is taking shifts,
right?
Like shifts to do what they got to do, because I will not let you be the next. And I think that's so dope, man. I'm with it. Jennifer McLegan. Thank you, Mama Carrie. So I just think I think the whole thing is dope, man. It sucks that she has to go through that, because buying a home should be a fun time. It should be like another milestone in your life, especially being a single black woman, single black man, a person. You're taking on another step in your life where you're building up some type of legacy that you can leave to your younger. And the fact that someone online saw it and was like, it's in Queens, New York, Valley Stream, New York. I'm sorry. That literally can say, you know what, I'm gonna do what I can. And so I think it's dope. And so I always say this, I'm gonna start saying this more and more. Please, if you're in the DMV area, hit me up. I can refer you to a black owned gun place to get your HQL, your handgun qualification license, black women. When I went and got mine, I am now officially a gun owner, and actually can carry in a lot of states. So I think that's just like, I think more women should be able to do that. And when I went to it, was a shitload of women. So please, you know, do that. Protect yourself, especially if you out here and these niggas is wild. Niggas is wild. So that's all I gotta say. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? I'm sorry, we don't went off to the.
No, it's all good, because all of those things are relevant. You know, I just want us to just really be vigilant and like take care of each other. And again, like I've said it time and time again, if you see something, say something. And that's even if you're in a public setting, like if you see something that kind of looks a little off, or it looks like this woman feels unsafe, or a young lady, like you have to say something. And I know that like we get to a place where like, you know, nobody is like, I don't want to get involved. But it's like, God forbid I see that same person on the news that night.
Then you living with that. Like that, you would not be able to live with that. You know, like you don't say nothing, like you got to say something, man. But also, listen, it's wild out here. If you feel as though you don't want to say anything, call the cops. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to understand. You said what?
I said do something. Like do something. Like,
because there was an article. There was an article that happened. There was an article that happened. Don't just like a few years ago where a woman in a nice neighborhood, she got it, like she was in an abusive relationship with her husband or her boyfriend. It was in the DC metropolitan area. It's in Maryland, and she was being her, like her boyfriend was bothering her, so it was became abusive, and she ran over to get help from her neighbor across the street who was like a cop. She came outside. He came outside to see what was going on and was killed. That boyfriend killed. Okay, Karshan, thank you. My sister is trying to whisper to me. So he was an off-duty cop. He was at his house, and they literally came and shot. He came, was like, yo, just trying to say, like, oh, what's going on? Whatever. This boyfriend, this abusive man shot and killed that man. So I understand it's dangerous out here. And you gotta be careful. So all I'm saying is, like, if you feel as though like you want to, like, oh shit, I ain't trying to get killed. I don't know that motherfucker. Well, like, yo, you still gotta protect it because that was your sister, that was your cousin, whatever. If you don't want to say, if you don't want to be in the middle of it, at least call the cops and monitor. Like, blow the whistle. Get a whistle. We're gonna have some whistles, some Another Black Podcast whistles. Shut up. Another Black Podcast whistles. It's something that we need to do, man. We gotta be careful, man. That's all I'm saying. So let's protect each other, man. Like I'm just saying, like flashlight, something, man.
Yeah, most definitely protect your own. Like I can't stress that enough. There's been plenty of times I know I was coming out of the grocery store and there was a guy and a girl arguing. He was like wilding her the fuck, like choking her up. Like I'm like, yo. Like, I said, yo, don't do that shit right here. I was like, don't do that out here. And I knew that it was something that, like, was familiar because you just know. As a woman, you just know.
He was too comfortable in how she handled it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so, like, sometimes with abusers, they need to know, like, bitch, I see you. You feel me? Like, I see you. Cut that all the way the fuck out. And, you have family members, you know what I'm saying, that will watch certain things and see your partner talk to you a certain kind of way or whatever like that. One thing I could say about my mother, she ride or die for her children. And so if she sees it,
we know.
Yeah.
Look, let me put this.
Yeah,
okay. She's talking about somebody. Okay, yeah.
No, that's my aunt. That's my aunt. My aunt Erica. Okay. She is.
Oh, I thought she said she got the 9mm. Okay.
Yeah, they all gonna pull up. So it's not. We're not living like that no more. And like we're living in really dangerous times. And the last thing that we should ever have to experience is violence at the hands of each other and these men, harming our women in any way, shape, or form. So if you are in an abusive situation and you need help, reach out to your people. I had a friend of mine who lives quite a distance away, who was recently involved in a situation where a man had stole her car. He took her car, took her wallet, like took everything at the time, just some bum ass nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Just wilding out. But men get too comfortable and they prey on women that don't have family around or don't have people in their
absolutely.
They know who to go for. So, just please be vigilant. If you see something, say something. And like Dolo said, if you don't want no parts, call the cops. It's really that simple. Call the police.
So let's go to the next one, which is Suki Scenario.
Okay, let me pull it up. I got it right here. Okay. So it says, hey, and of course this is from a listener and it's anonymous. So I'm not going to divulge the person's identity. Hey, I have a question for the podcast tonight. Okay, so there's this guy that was trying to get at me for the longest. I finally gave in and went out with him. We didn't have sex, but after the date, he kind of stopped talking as much. I don't want to think that because we didn't have sex that he's no longer interested, but that's how it's looking. He did say he has a few things going on, but no one is too busy for what they truly want. So is it that the thrill of the chase is gone, or am I way too much in my head? Who want to go first? You want to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Baby girl, let me tell you something. Look, when niggas say they distracted, they confused, they got a lot going on, et cetera, et cetera. I could go down the list all day. That usually is code word for I live with my bitch. I live with my girlfriend. I'm not really out of my old situation. I'm not done yet. Because sometimes people don't really know how to just be upfront. You have people who are always what I like to say, and I got this from What's Love Got to Do with It? They're always booking ahead. So before they get out of the relationship that they're currently in, they're always looking ahead to secure the next thing. And that's how you kind of come up with the term the hobosexual, you know what I'm saying? Because they move from one couch to someone else's, like, or one bed to another. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? So if a man decides to not want to see you again because y'all weren't intimate, y'all got to learn to use the signs from the Lord. Okay, I ain't trying to get spiritual with y'all tonight. You know, I don't have my tarot cards out to do some fortune telling.
Oh, you ain't bring them out. You ain't bring them out.
I know.
You'd have been just read them right there.
Yeah,
the Uno tarot cards. Uno tarot cards, yo.
I could see the future. Like, that's so Raven, bitch. Okay, so let me tell you. If he was not feeling it because y'all weren't intimate and he stopped talking to you, fuck him. That's really what it is. People be fake busy, like, real bad. And we live in a culture where, like, if you're not doing anything, it's not enough. So there's a combination of that, and then, like, no, people don't know how to just be upfront and say, I'm not feeling you. Like, they'll just die off. So, you know, you can hit him up and try to ask him what's good, but don't be surprised if he doesn't really meet you with any type of conversation or tries to minimize how you're feeling. And that right there is a sign of, like, that's a red flag. Like, just sometimes make these niggas be a dub and be done. Fuck them.
Okay. So what I'll say from a guy's point of view, thank you, Suki. I really appreciate everything you said. It was very empowering and uplifting to women. And that's what's up. I appreciate that. That's good. I just want to hear what you were gonna say first. That's why I said you go first. So here's the thing. Let's call a spade a spade. If you went out with somebody and they've been chasing for the longest, I don't know if and that's the thing. That's the sucky thing when it comes to these questions, these Suki scenarios when somebody DMs us and everything. We don't know more. We just get what we get. We don't have, it's so many other layers to it that we need to ask to help to give you. So this is very surface level, and we're going to go down our own little personal rabbit holes. For me, if I feel as though if that happened, it depends. For me, like if the person that when he's been chasing you, whether did y'all meet online, did he see you on IG and like y'all, he shot his shot and everything, whatever, and then he kind of got weird after the date. Ask yourself, how did the date go? Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't be upfront and feel that way, but the same thing that you're feeling, these questions should need to be brought up to him. If you finally gave him the time of day, say like, yo, what's good? You good? Like, I'm trying to read what's going on with you or whatever. Yeah. Like, you waiting on this man to say this stuff. Huh?
Be direct. Be direct. Yeah. Like,
you can being direct is not being aggressive. Like, you need to know, and you don't even gotta be extra. You can be like, hey, I'm just saying, like, yo, did you enjoy the last time that we go out? Whatever. What I'm saying is, just everything Suki said, it could be, but it could just literally be that the guy did not. What he saw on IG was not the same thing. I'm just going off of the fact that he met you online or something. What he saw in there was not the same thing when he saw you in person. You know, I don't know. Now, you mentioned like y'all didn't have sex on the first date. And forgive me if I didn't hear that part. Was there a point where like y'all were in a car or wherever, or did y'all was supposed to and you shut him down? I don't know any of that.
Hold on 1 second. So she says, she said that the guy was trying to get at her for the longest. And it looks like to me that she wasn't really interested at a certain point, but she finally gave in and she went out with him.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes that there is thrill in the chase. You know what I mean? And I think I would have to agree with Dolo.
There's thrill in the chase.
I agree with what you said, where sometimes I was trying to give you props that when you finally get with somebody, You know what I'm saying? And who you thought you liked is not who you actually like in person. It happens.
Mhm.
Like that's a real thing. So sometimes people be feeling your internet vibe, but then when they meet you in person, it's like I don't like it, and that's okay. But I
Yeah.
think that you can confront that person and ask them like, "Yo, what's good? Like,
You can
what's
legit,
up?"
you can legit say like, yo, what did you like? Yo, you can definitely say that. Now, if they don't say anything after that, then yeah, you can dub the person, but don't always think everything is you. That's what I say to all of our DMs when it comes. Don't always think it's you. Maybe that person, for all we know, we don't know, and that's what I'm saying. I would ask so many questions if we had this person on an anonymous line and all that, and they had the blackout. We brought them in because we could bring you in and not show a face, and y'all could just talk to us. But it's like if we bring it like, how long has he been chasing you? Has he been chasing you for months and you finally gave in after he stopped? Like he been chasing you for months and then stopped, and then like a month and a half ago you decided to respond to a DM or whatever, and then he says, okay, yeah, why, whatever, but now he's kind of talking to somebody. That can happen on both, vice versa, for a woman and for a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not yet dating this person. Huh?
Let me ask you a question, Dolo.
Go ahead.
So what about the portion of the DM that she sent me where she said he did say that he has a lot going on, but no one is too busy for what they truly want?
That's bullshit. I hate hearing that shit. Okay, look, I hate that. I hate when I hear people say that, like that nobody's truly busy to know what they really want. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, there are some people out here that's really busy. It's about what the person that you are talking to, what you are allowing in your life. So whether that be if you are a guy dating a woman that's hella busy, that's truly busy. I'm not saying that busy, I'm doing a little thing, you know what I'm saying? Like if you are truly busy, there you go. Like if you are truly busy, it's about what you want and what you're willing to get. What's your love language? If your love language if your love language is time, like that might not be your thing, boo boo. Like, and that is what it is. And you should not have done it. You did it to date, and that's why you dated. You didn't give him any, and that's cool. That's it. Now, if he don't think I think a lot of, based on in the past, what, 2 years that we've been doing this show, I hear things like this a lot. These niggas don't be busy. Okay, well,
can you put that up there? Can you put that up here? Can you put that up here?
Listen, I can tell you right now, my way my life is set up, I am actually a busy person. So
yes, yes, niggas don't be busy, sis.
Yo, I swear to God, give me another month. I'm gonna add these sound effects. We just need more. We need a team now. Cause listen, I really want to add these sound effects and audio to all this shit, like we do on our audio version. But listen, niggas do be busy. I can only speak for myself, right? Now, yes, when I was younger, I've said that. I've definitely used that I'm busy out here. Nigga, I barely had a job when I've said that. No, I ain't gonna hold you. Real shit. But now, as an adult, with all this shit I got going on, like this podcast alone is a lot, and niggas don't understand. Y'all do not understand alone. Not to mention, I have a 9 to 5. Not to mention, I work for myself, even though I have a 9 to 5. So niggas be busy. Niggas be busy. So niggas be busy. So I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, that niggas don't be busy. So some niggas let me stop saying niggas. These kings be using this as a stop it. Be using this as a way to get out. But yo, if that's something you ain't feeling, then bounce. If you're not feeling it, get out of there. Then that is what it is. But don't be in your feels if he really was busy. That's all I can say. Don't be in your feels. If you decide to leave, you go. Listen, if a woman intuition, y'all go by that guttural feeling, and I understand. If you feel as though that something ain't right, then leave. But if you actually find out that nothing was going, the nigga was really busy, then that's on you, boo boo, and he done moved on. So that's all I can say. There's good things and bad things, man. Don't be in your head too much. Don't do that. But also protect your energy. You ain't give up nothing. I hope he paid for it. If he paid for the date, you ain't do nothing but eat. I mean, at this point, you thinking too much into it. Now, you didn't want him in the first place. Something happened. Let's talk about that though. And that's what I'm saying. Stop doing all those because you gassing me. You gassing me. You putting the battery in my back. Stop it. Stop it because I'm diving off of that shit. Chill.
Yeah. No, because you speaking some shit right now. So I'm like, whoa. I'm another Black podcast sign language interpreter. That's what I was doing. I was over here like, you know,
Yo, you got me vibing right now. But no, I just want to.
You my man. So when you talking that real shit, I'm gonna say what it is, and that's real. I think that all of this could be resolved if you hit the nigga up and just say,
hold on. Okay, it's almost time for questions. So even if he is busy, he's a bad communicator. Listen, I can't speak on a bad communicator. If you reached out to him, he not saying anything. No, it's not a bad communicator. Like that's erroneous. That's erroneous. I'm getting sick of everybody using that as a bad communicator. Let's talk about the fact that, and I was going to say this, let's talk about the fact that you didn't want him. Now you gave him a chance. You didn't want, stop it, Suki. Okay, you know what? I think it's time. No, it's not. No, we ain't doing it. Let's go into this.
The spirit had me
Suki,
draw a 4.
Put some.
Hold on. The spirit had me draw a 4. That means that this nigga is for everybody, not for you. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? Look, another 4 again. The spirit is talking. The spirit is talking, sis. Fuck that nigga. He's for everybody.
Listen,
that's
I'm
it.
getting sick. So, I just don't want us to always automatically. We gotta stay the same way. Listen, this is all I'm saying. For some reason, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, Suki?
Yeah.
Okay, because my Siri just jumped on my Mac and played the song "Don't Break My Heart," which is really fucking weird. I don't know why that happened. I just didn't know. I don't know. That was weird. But anyway, that shit was weird. Like literally, my Siri came on and was just listening to me. But what I'm saying is, can we just still? I'm gonna say this right now. In that same, the spirit is talking. In the same. In the same, stop it, man. In the same energy that we're saying we gotta protect our Black women and everything. Can we kind of just like as Black women, can y'all? I'm asking you, Suki, because you're gonna speak on behalf of the Black women right now. Could you not automatically jump to conclusions with men that just leave them, sis, or this, that, and the third? There are actual valid excuses. Okay. For example, let me say this. Can I just say this for prime example? So with my
spirit is talking.
Come back, Suki. Come back.
Go ahead.
Come back on the bus. All right. So for example, so prime example. One night at 1:30 in the morning, I get a text from Strawberry Lick Lick. It was an emoji and it was like a tongue out with water, right? It said, I swear to God, never knew what this was. I woke up in the middle of the night and looked at it. And you have sleep, you look at it with one eye and just put it down. The next morning, I look at it. It was one of my employees that hit me up at my job, my 9 to 5, was sending me a bingo, not a bingo, a slot machine winner. Like somebody wants some mad money, and I have them send me like big slot machine winners. So they say, because it's late night, it's open to like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. So if I was, and it was, you know how Apple do that fucking maybe and all this shit, and it said like a strawberry, like with a tongue out, I swear to God, if I was laying with if I had a girlfriend, right, and I'm laying down and my phone buzzed, imagine that. Now imagine no, that's my job. That's my job. I swear to God. So even though a whole lie. Text back hella quick. What's going on? Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on. What I'm saying is this. Like, let's just make sure before y'all jump to these conclusions. I know because of the whole Tyrone and all these things that women as a whole gravitate towards about men. I'm not saying that we don't be shit, but y'all don't be shit either. Like, and we both had stories, Suki. Off air, we've shared some stories. So with that being said, like, let's take a step back and look at this shit from a higher perspective. Like, if this was your company, whatever. Your company is your business. Your business is your body. So let's say, like, let me not Apple puts emojis in as names. Yes. I swear this was a motherfucking employee. And it was a white person. It was like a strong. So apparently, this is as a techie, you can literally put your name in. Like my name, if I text you, it'll say maybe Clayton, and it'll show my picture because I have my Apple profile. So you know what? I'm over this. I don't like you guys. These are from actual experiences. Okay, you know what?
So wait,
let's get into questions. Go ahead.
The spirit is talking to me. So let me just go ahead. You know it, Keon. I'm out here drawn from the spirit. Now, since I'm speaking on behalf of the Black women right now, and I see all the beautiful sisters in the comments, God bless y'all. The spirit is now telling me to draw a card. So allow me to do so. I've shuffled the deck. Gotta relax. Okay. Oh, look at that. Draw 2. You need more than one nigga, sis. You need more than one nigga. You need more than one nigga, sis. And he got to be a Crip because it's blue. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Well, so now we're getting back into that whole beating people thing. Let's back out of that.
I just want to address what you said. I want to address because you're not going to put all that out there and not let me address it. So,
absolutely right.
Let me just say this. So I do agree with what you said about we need to be kind to the men as well. You're right.
I also would like.
Okay, hold on, baby, hold on.
Oh my! I stop talking. Stop doing that. I hate when people do that to me. Don't do that.
Well, look, the spirit again. Draw 2. Mo niggas. That's 4 niggas. Okay. So that's that. So now, what I'm saying is this. There are wild cards to every exception that is out here, right? There's an exception to every rule, right? And while there are men that are out here that do not do, you know what I'm saying, what we're talking about, or you may not be familiar with it, it's still a thing, okay? It's still a thing. Yeah. So I don't ever want to discount a woman's experience or a man's experience about what they've seen on their little journey of dating, because it is bad out here. Just to keep it all the way 100. You could have the best date. There are times when everything's at 100%, everything's good, and a nigga will ghost you, and you have no idea why. Now, me, I'm very direct. Bitch, if you don't like me, I need you to tell me now so I can get the fuck up. I don't want to eat and hang out with you. Like, people, like, the thing that I have an issue with men is that they will max out. Like, why do we have to finish the whole thing?
What do you mean by max out? What do you mean by that?
Out, like, you go too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're sitting here having fake conversation and all of this other shit, and you know I ain't even really going to try to fuck with this girl like this. Like, so then just be upfront. Like, it was really nice meeting you. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know, I would love for us to, like, be friends or whatever like that. And even if maybe you don't feel comfortable saying that to her face, I do think that as a man or as a woman, you do owe people that explanation just to say, like, I really had a good time. You know what I'm saying? And it may hurt their feelings, but I think it hurts even more when niggas just go rogue and they disappear. You know what I'm saying? And you may have interpreted that the date went positive. And for all we know, that date could have been like, damn, I wasn't feeling him like that, but actually giving him a chance, you know, this was cool and I enjoyed his company. I have been that woman before where you give a man who's chasing you down, you know what I'm saying? And you finally give him a chance only for him to play the shit out of your ass. What was the point of that? You get what I'm saying? So she may be in her head, yes. And yes, people are busy. But even in our most busiest, we do make time to talk to the people that we want to talk to. That's just, it may not be right away. You may send a text, and you may not be able to get right back to the person, but you don't just not acknowledge them at all, like, and never say anything to them.
So that's what I was
Go
saying.
ahead, I'm sorry.
Again. So that's what I was saying. We don't know what that person did. We don't know if this woman, this young lady, this queen, reached out to the man multiple times, and he just done her off. Like, so let's not assume that that happened, because those type of things that keep us in that same area is the reason why men that are really out here looking, that's 9 to 5, that's really busy. No, let's seriously. The men that's really out here looking, you know what? I'm not doing this. Bring on the questions, guys. No, it's visual now. You know I can see you, right?
Yeah. Hold up, I know you can see me. We friends. We've been friends for like, I don't know how many years, very long time. So first things first, while we over here still, doing what we do, y'all go ahead in the comments and start generating some of your questions, and we'll pull them up on the screen. The spirit is talking, so if you want a reading, go ahead and ask your question, and we will call the Uno spirit. But back to you, my brother Dolo.
I was gonna say, okay.
I understand what you're saying. Like, I'm not saying that any of that is not valid, because it is. There are men that are working and have multiple endeavors. They're going to school. They're doing a lot of things. But that is not the case for all of them. It's not. And so I think, again, while I don't ever want to discount somebody's opinions. I don't want to tell you like, oh, well, this is why, this is happening because you keep being stuck in the same mindset, X, Y, and Z. Because no, it really does happen. People chase you down to deal with you, and then when they get you, they don't want you no more. Sometimes people treat you like a toy. You ever had that toy you asked for Christmas? You seen it on TV. You like, yo, I cannot wait to get this shit. You open it. You like, oh shit, they gave it to me. And then you open it and you like, this ain't even what I thought it was.
Have you ever done that with a guy? Have you ever done that with a guy?
Yes. Yes. Where I was like, I'm really feeling him. And then I unwrapped the prize and I'm like, spirit, to be honest, I am not interested anymore.
So why can't it be that with the guy?
I'm not saying that it couldn't be, but I think like, yo, just say that and ask me what happened between us. I said, baby, things got a little wild, I'm no longer interested.
All right. I'm not
interested, and I'm sorry. We can be friends.
Let's
Okay. I'm sorry. I love you. Okay.
That shit is, I dig it. I'm like, sometimes I gotta speak up for men, because like sometimes it don't. I know that majority of our listeners are women, so I'll let you know. I'll always let you get your slide off and everything, but at the same time, not every man is like that. Not every man thinks like that, and trust me. Now, I'll say not every man is like that now. I'll say that. Every man has been through that. A lot of men has been through that shit. But listen, there's a ton of men that been out there and been dogged. Okay, you know what? Y'all got any questions for us? Because I don't know.
And we do know not every man, Dolo, which is why you are the wild card, Dolo. You are one of the rarities. You men that actually behave as if you have some sense and deal with women on a different type of level, y'all are different. So no, we're not talking to you. The same way that when men talk about how but wait, the same way when men go in on women, I mean, damn, the post kind of hurt a little bit, but you know what? I ain't that type of woman, so that shit don't apply.
You're right. You know what? Okay. I just have to, but you gotta understand, Suki, for the past. So what I do is now I'm trying to develop my voice on this show. All right. So what I'm doing is for the past 2 years, Suki has been the show. I'm trying to speak up a little bit more for men that, not no trash, but like, to speak on the past, the present, and actually the future. So not every man is like that. And every man has been through that shit, but the men that has been through that shit, they are not. So that's the ones I'm speaking on. So any of our listeners or any of our men listeners that's on here, the few that we may have on here, like, listen, bro, if you with the shits, if you feel what I'm feeling, like, the all three of y'all, like, come on, there you go. Because I can see the. I know. I look at the demographic that we see. I can see that, and it ain't a lot. So there's that. Anyway, anybody got any questions? If it don't apply, let it fly. All right, Reverend.
Pretty much. And the spirit is calling for another card, and it's a 0. Drop that 0, get you a hero. Amen, sis. I'm there with you. I see you. I'm with you. Okay.
So Suki, what I want you to do is, could you let some? I want y'all. Listen, I know Suki called it Thirsty Thursdays. I want y'all to drop some drinks. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, not too long. We're not gonna take all y'all time on tonight. I know it's late. Niggas gotta work or whatever. Suki, that's water. I don't even trust you. Give me another glass. Give me another glass. Give me another glass. And let's pour some drinks. So let's have a few drinks, guys. Come on. I want y'all to turn up. And Suki, can you give me a little bit of like a little low music? Huh? What happened?
A little low, yes. I was
give me a little low music, and could y'all please anybody that's drinking? I'm trying to get engagement, so I want to see what y'all doing. I know it's towards the end of our show. I love all the engagement. That's what I live for. Suki, she likes to just stare at the comments, like she's still learning, like not just to look at the camera and all that, but she be like, I see her eyes, she just be like, but wait, what are you talking about? So
I'll be like,
but again, I can't, I always say this, even towards the end and the beginning, I can't express how happy I am. Like in my field, engagement is everything. And so for so long, I've done like things for other people for money. Red wine tonight, they'll let me know when it's tequila thirst. You can have tequila. You can throw it on. Like I just got no tequila for me tonight. That's for Saturday. My sister's gathering. I can't be fucked up all these nights in a row. I gotta drop some LBs, so I ain't bugging. So it's just champagne for me tonight. But I'm nice. So if anybody wanna, drop something in the comments. Oh, that's it. That's all I got. So drop some little drinks, and we appreciate all the engagement and all the comments. Everything that y'all do, like I can speak on behalf of both of us, because I hit Suki up. Oh, now you pop up. You've been lurking the whole goddamn time. been lurking the whole time, or your liver would be fine. Seriously, I really appreciate it. And like I say, I hit Suki up on off days, and we just chopping up, trying to figure out what we gonna do for the show. And I'm just like, yo, man, the engagement was dope. Suki actually cried. Hey, what up? Y'all about to have me going pour a shot. I started talking about liquor. Y'all niggas pop up. The fuck is that about? Drea's comment.
Oh yeah, that comment. I can touch on that, baby girl. Go ahead. Which one that?
Okay. There it is.
Can you? Okay.
Want me to pull it up or no? I don't know what that is though. No, you can just do it. All right.
So pretty much, Drea went on another podcast and talked about, she wanted the love that, man had for her to be that crazy that he would shoot her. And I just think that sometimes.
Hold on, say that one more time. I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
She said that she wants a man to love her that much that he would she was like, shoot me, kill. And I think it was figuratively, it was not literally, but either way, here we are again. It's another irresponsible comment. This young lady has already tweeted out loud and said, that shit made me feel uncomfortable. This is not a joke. It's not a game. I'm not okay. I'm not comfortable. She's already said that. So the fact that there are other people who, I'm sure we've all seen the tweets, and if you don't follow her on Twitter, you saw it on the Shade Room when she said that this was serious. That comment was irresponsible. And I think you probably, some people try to be funny and it's not funny. It's just not. It's not funny at all. So that was really goofy. That was goofy as shit to me, in my personal opinion.
Especially if somebody got shot.
Yeah, I think it was just a goofy ass comment. Drea, what do we really expect from her? Sometimes y'all have to look at these celebrities that listen, what do you really expect from these people?
Listen, what I expect from Drea is breasts. That's it.
See? There you have it.
The
spirit is calling. Okay. Reverse. Okay.
There it is.
There you go.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Like that whole, like, it's so weird. You could tell, like, Tory Lanez, I don't know, they clearly was fucking with each other, but she fucked with him because she ain't say too much or nothing. She a real, I don't know if he making it up in the background or whatever. They, like, what I heard was he asked her, "Are you in charge of the girls?" She said, "I am in charge of the girls." He said, "Are you in charge of the girls?" He said, "Well, where the money is coming up short." So they went back and they got fighting and everything. She was beating his ass up. She was beating him up. And she said, "Well, if you, huh?"
Either way,
that happened?
You know, I just don't. If somebody has come out and said, "Look, this shit ain't funny. This is for real. I was scared." I don't know why we making this a joke. And not to mention, another girlfriend that Tory Lanez had has come out and said that he was
just recently.
With her.
Yeah.
So, I do believe that there are some men out here that they may, like, put their hands on somebody and may not do it with the next person or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
he comes off. He legit comes off as that type of guy. You're like, listen, every man, like, he give me that kind of vibe, like.
Yeah, you have women pouring milk down their butt crack. Like, what do you really expect from Tory Lanez?
Saying that quarantine radio was lit, but I wasn't talking about that. But I'm just saying, like, it's just a vibe like some dudes give me. Like, just growing up, like, he give me a vibe that if he got mad enough, like, he will embarrass her, he'll disrespect her. And listen, I'm gonna tell you, like, we've all done some wild shit, but like for him to like the story is coming out like real slow, and it's looking like she was coming out and he shot at her foot.
I don't know. Either way, it ain't cool.
And what the fuck, Kylie Jenner? That just goes to show you how small that celebrity world is. That's why everybody be fucking on each other.
That goes back to what I said earlier about that fucking family, that they're a bad omen. Why after you go live with this bitch, now you get shot in your fucking foot?
They went live before that?
They was on live before it. So y'all need to watch the company that you keep. And Meg has talked about that, like being careful and protecting her energy, baby. You got to be careful. You got a whole career ahead of you. You know, the whole world loves you. They enjoy you. Some people may not, and that's fine, but you are taking over right now. You can't really afford any mishaps such as something like this. You got to, the wild niggas, you got to.
She was putting it on that nigga. And that nigga was like, "I will shoot you in your motherfucking foot. I don't want to race the rest. I don't want to fuck all this shit up, but I'm going to shoot you in your motherfucking foot." She put it on him. Listen, damn. And okay, let's go.
Right. My mother said, she told y'all last week, Kylie, for real. She did. That curse.
She did?
It's something wrong with them. Everything that they touch. Look at Chris Humphries. Look at Lamar Odom. Look at who else did they fuck? Look at French Montana. Look at Kanye.
Well, French got out.
Is he okay?
I mean, he getting it. I mean, he was just fucking, but he was fucking with the one that's killing OJ's daughter.
Ooh, the spirit card. I'm pulling for French Montana.
Oh, that family is cursed.
Hold up. I kid you not. 6'6", baby. He's a dub. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Let me put these cards away.
Yeah, put them shit. I don't like that kind of stuff. Let's get off of this.
In the words of Spielberg, Molly, you in danger, girl.
Y'all got any other questions for us before we get up out of here? We've been on for a while. I don't want to take all your time, but if y'all want to drink and have fun, I'm with it. I don't have any more. We went on everything, but I touched on everything I want to touch on. Oh, I did want to say one thing. I know everybody was like, get off of it, but Suki, have you heard the Entanglement song?
I don't.
Have you heard it?
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
Can I just say this real quick?
Absolutely.
Where I'm at with where I'm at with this now is now I'm starting to think y'all fucking playing with us. Okay? I think all of y'all are playing. And I think that this is a publicity stunt. I'm starting to feel like this is a stunt now because the song is sent me. But that's all I'm gonna say about that, and I'm gonna leave it alone because I know you girls get very aggressive. Next caller or whatever the fuck y'all was doing.
Listen, I said what I said. I said what I said about him. I'm like, yo, he shouldn't have did that. I don't like, yo, you don't do that. You don't do that. And I don't want to touch. We're not gonna touch get all into it. Like, yo, you don't do that. And he went right into it and just like it's just like he clearly has issues, but that's whole shit. And I fucked with him. Like I do fuck with him. I don't really fuck with a lot of his music, but I fuck with him just like he seemed like a real nigga. And so like for him, he was hurt, but still, if you're a real nigga, like yo, real niggas don't bring that shit out. Like you don't go on Facebook and like we all been hurt. Listen, we all been hurt to the point where we feel as though we need to put that shit on Facebook and not say it, but like put a song lyric. Some indirect, some subtweet. We've all been there, and I understand that. But bro, like, why do you think? Did you think that you were gonna marry her?
He might have.
Yeah, and then she would have been like, and then but Will Smith is still fucking Will Smith. That is the father of your multiple children. That is still.
Let's be real. Mm-hmm. Even regular people, okay? Regular people who have affairs believe sometimes that this person will leave their husband or their wife. So we can't say like, oh, it's Will Smith, because even a regular person who dates somebody that's a regular person or is married, to a regular person and has an affair, there are people, I've had friends who have dated married men and they're like, well, he's gonna leave his wife, and I'm like,
oh, okay, bet that's what's up.
So you think
I can't speak for that. I don't know. I don't dip in that. Nope. Listen, because the reason why I'm gonna say this, and then maybe if y'all got some questions, well, I'm gonna say this little small sentence here. I got some questions. Load them motherfuckers up. I'm gonna say this for me. If I'm married, if I'm married, we married. So listen, one of the funniest viral clips that I've ever seen in my life was a dude. The dude was like probably this big. He was this big, and the dude had to be like, the dude looked 6'3", 6'7". Like he looked. I don't know, because the guy was so short. This little dude got up on a bed and caught his girlfriend or baby mother or whomever with his girl. His girl was like, oh my God, walked away. She moved away out of there. This little dude got up on top of the bed and was squaring up with the nigga. He got up on he got up on top of the bed. When he called him, he got up on top of the bed and was saying all this shit. And he told this nigga, he said, are you willing to die for this pussy? Because I am.
Okay.
It's like, oh my God, what are you doing? Oh my God, okay, I'm sorry. Like, no, seriously, this little nigga got up on top of the bed to square up with this tall nigga. He still wasn't even on his height. And he said, are you willing to die for this pussy? Because I am. And that's what I'm saying. If I marry you, that's it. So ain't none of this entanglement shit. We together. So know that. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why and that's why I keep the same energy. That's why I don't believe in that whole like you marry shit. Like that's not no, you don't want, it's nothing I can give you. It's nothing I can give you. I'm not about to do this. No, because okay, well fine. He'll fuck with you. I won't. Like, nah, I can't do it. That boy walk around here like a turn. Okay. Yo, wow, man. I think we should probably end the show. I don't think people got questions. We put the little demon questions, but we don't have that. Maybe we can say that for IG. Maybe we start doing some IG fun stuff. Got that boy walking around. Yes, Jay. Yo, your mother. Yo, but she keeps typing. She keeps typing.
Yes. We're definitely I can't see because the little health thing is right there. It's blowing me.
I got you.
Okay. We are definitely kindred spirits because I thought the same shit a couple of days ago about Will. Yeah, like for real. I really am starting to think this was a publicity stunt. I think they're all in cahoots with each other now. Now I think it's fake because I'm just like the entanglement song, bitch. For real.
Well, listen, Cougars bite. That's what I'm saying. Listen, if you ever deal with a woman that's like, oh,
was that like some Nas and Jay-Z beef and shit? That's the clapback, the entanglement track, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't got time. Y'all niggas is playing. You wasting my time.
Yo, it's gonna be funny. Yo, if Will Smith get on that shit, we talking about that motherfucker. But anyway,
I'm about to hit Will Smith in his DMs and see.
Yo, Suki, I'll talk to you on off air about it. I think I got somebody like blue check mark that I can get it onto our show. So, I'm working on that. That might be dope. I think that'd be dope. Okay. Like it'd be a good vibe, you know.
Yeah.
So that concludes this show. I think. Unless y'all got more questions, I don't think they do. We're not gonna force it. Let me go to this part right here. Go back down to questions. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. All those. Let me get this off so you can see. There you go, Suki and Dolo. There we go. Be sure to like, share, subscribe us. We're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, right? And a couple other weird things that we're on. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. To find everything that you need, go to SukiandDolo.com. If you guys want to be a part of Suki's scenarios, if y'all want to be a part of, have questions, and the guys, if you have questions want me to ask, please DM me at SoYourDolo. You can see it right here on the screen if you are live watching us, or if you're gonna watch this later on. Right there. My shit is in mirror. I gotta figure that shit out.
You're over there.
My shit is mirrored. I don't know how you could I gotta fix that shit. I'm about to Google that. My shit is right here, but it's right here. I don't. Anyway.
Yeah, no, my right here.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's something I gotta fix that shit. Like I said, man, we thank everybody that's pulling up on us every weekend. This is not a Thirsty Thursdays, but we want y'all to bring y'all personal sangrias, y'all personal vodkas, anything off the speed rail, any shots, whatever. I want to drink with y'all. Y'all can throw those things in there and take shots with us. Anytime y'all drop those, we will drink with y'all. At least I will. Y'all know I will. Suki is BS, and I don't think it's nothing in there, and I can't prove it. So, there's that. With that being said, Suki, do you have anything to add before we get off of here?
Nothing. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Love each other.
What have you learned from this episode?
Oh, you know what? I have learned. I've learned that you gotta be careful. Don't oversex yourself.
Ooh, you took mine. You took mine.
I'm sorry. It could be yours. You do like they do on a staff. Do like they do at staff meetings at work.
I'm gonna piggyback off of what you said. Like, oh, nigga, whatever, nigga. You was half asleep, nigga. No,
find your own idea. Find your own idea, bitch.
Sequoia, it's too late. I'm all out. Suki, you got any liquor? You want to take a shot? I can find something. You want to take one shot real quick? Want to take one shot?
I have
I don't believe that. I ain't gonna take no shot then. Never mind. I could wait then. So one thing I've learned from this episode is that if you feel that your energy has changed with the young lady being a man or a woman, say something. Have a conversation. I think a conversation would be the best. I think that's the best thing to do. And also if you're the person on the receiving end of that weirdness, don't think too much in your head. The best thing that you can do, and trust me, this is a person that's a creative person, so I'm in my head way too much. Be like, just say it. Just don't let your feelings turn into stress. Don't let your feelings turn into anxiety, which will turn into stress, which will hurt you and turn you into a weird person. Now you seem crazy. Don't do that. So that's what I've learned. I know I saw some questions earlier that I asked us about hats, when more hats are dropping. Hats are dropping soon. I just been if you came in late, like I said, we weren't allowed to bring any more merchandise onto our vendor because of the fact that of COVID. But as of yesterday, July 22nd, things are now getting back to normal. So we're still trying to work on that. Probably next week, I'll say next week by Friday, we'll have a new haul of things, a new haul of shirts and possible dad hats. I have a shitload of designs and things that I've worked on, but I just couldn't upload it. There's that. So be sure to like, share, subscribe. Suki, where can they find us?
We are on YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, all of that. And SukiandDolo.com.
There you go. You can find all that shit. If y'all have any DMs, please DM us at Another Black Podcast. Or if y'all scared, I'm gonna see it too. Y'all wanna hit Suki up, because she don't share shit with me when it comes to that stuff. Y'all wanna say anonymous, I totally respect it, but this is a safe space. As long as it ain't about me, then I understand. If it's about me, then
that particular they hit our podcast page. They didn't DM me. They hit our podcast page.
Oh, like I said, I was busy. I didn't even see it. I was busy. I've been really busy this week. I'm so sorry. But like I said, okay. All right. You know what? This is
Do you want podcast? I had a question though.
Oh, what was the question?
I said, did you want to go over to IG live for Demon Time for like an hour?
Let's jump on. Let's jump on and see if people. Let's jump on there for like 10 minutes. If people don't get on, then I'm out of here. Then I'm out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not staying at my sister's tonight. I'm gonna drive back to the crib. But with that being said, we thank all of y'all for engaging with us and fucking with us. Y'all all fucking dope. Y'all dope as shit. Y'all beautiful black and others. If y'all on here, this has been
Another Leg Podcast. Body rolls. Hey, I'm in touch.
Okay. All right. Come on. Come back. I am Dolo and
Suki.
Okay. Stay dope, y'all.